Hey guys, welcome to your Ascent program. This is session 1. I know you're really excited to get started, but let's slow down and go over a few things first. This week we're going to be doing loose leash walking. We're going to teach your dog how to do sit and down properly. We're going to work on weight, and we are going to work on stand. These things can be difficult. Have patience, allow your dog to make some mistakes, and stay with it. Go get started. Hey, we're ready to start our session 1 with Ben and Andy, and they're going to demonstrate how we're going to get started with some of the simple stuff, but it's actually your foundation, and we will be building on that for the next 9 sessions. Here we go. All right. Let's start walking, and I just want to see a nice loose leash walk. We're going to stay in this area right here, Andy. Your dog's going to be on your left side heel. You're just going to do a nice warm-up walk all the way around, and then you're going to stop and have your dog sit. So using the hand signal is a good idea. You're going to start to initiate an automatic sit during this session. If your dog doesn't know how to sit, then you will teach your dog how to sit by using a hand signal and a treat, and or having to take your dog by the collar and poking him on the hip and going like this. Andy doesn't have to do that with Ben because Ben is a little bit of an older dog. So we're going to have him walk 5 more steps that way and then head down this way. Nice. And then make a turn. There you go. And then stop and ask your dog to sit. Good job. Nice hand signal reinforcement. Good. And then we'll repeat it another time. But while in between each command, I want you guys to move the dog around. So let's walk again. Will. There you go. Nice turns. And then stop and sit. Good. As you are walking, we can start to indicate to the dog a heel hand signal. And that looks like this. So your dog is here. You're going to take your left hand and you're going to hold it next to your left leg, and you're going to say heel, and you'll walk forward. Ready? You'll walk forward, and then as you get ready to stop, you'll slightly pull back on the leash and ask the dog to sit. As time goes on, the dog should sit automatically when you pull that dog back into that sit position as you start to stop. And then eventually, as you're stopping, the dog will know to sit. Automatic sit does take time to develop, so don't be frustrated in the beginning of this, all right? Let's walk all the way around the circle. We'll go to the next thing, which is our puppy push-up, so that we can teach the dog down. Will you need some treats for that, Andy?
I've got them if I need them.
All right. So let's use the center of the circle. You'll bring your dog around for me. And you'll have him do sit with the hand signal. Stay next to your dog. And then indicate down, which he's scratching. So we'll give him just a second.
You good?
Yeah, he's good. Down. And he's playing, which is fine. Let them play a little bit. And then you'll want to stand all the way back up while your dog is on the down. We like to return the dogs to sit, so you'll have them sit. Good. And then you'll have them do down again, and as they come back up from sit, that indicates one puppy push-up. So you want to do them both at the same time, but not too quickly.
Okay.
Sit. Down. Good. Hold for just a moment. This is where you can introduce the stay hand signal, and then get their attention. Good. Stay next to the dog. Stay next to the dog. There you go. And then return him to sit.
Sit.
Good job. Excellent. So you want to repeat that 5 times. All right, let's take him for a walk. Circle. And let's have you go around one more time. Working on that loose leash. The next command will be stand, stay. This one's a little bit more difficult. So you'll stop and you'll sit the dog. Sit. Yep. And as you're standing here, you're going to turn your body to face the dog, not in front of him. So you'll be right here. Bring him around. Yep. Bring him around. Here you go. Sit. Yep, that's fine. Bring him around. Sit. Okay. Now, as you're here, this is what happens. You'll take a treat or not, but your hand signal is going to be looking like this. As you're standing here with the dog, you'll say stand, and you'll move your leg out. So you'll pull the leash if you need to bring him into stand.
Hey, pay attention. Look at me. Stand.
Good. And stay.
Stay.
Nice. And so we want them to hold that position for 10 to 20 seconds, building up on that every week until you're able to successfully do a 1-minute stand stay, standing 6 feet from the dog. Very good. Praise. Very good job. Good job, Ben. Okay. Now we're going to walk him in a circle, and I'm going to create a threshold so that we can work on weight. We'll go back around and then we'll come up to this blue line. This blue line is going to be our threshold. Think of it as a doorway or a staircase. And so you're going to come up, you'll sit the dog, you'll tell him to wait like that, and then you'll cross through and he'll follow you. A wait is just a hesitation.
Stop. Hey. Yep.
It's not a snake. There you go, Ben. Now, your hand signal is not like that. That's stay. Open your fingers. So it's wait. And then you proceed through, Andy.
Wait.
And he follows. He follows.
Okay, come.
There you go. All right, let's try that one more time. Go all the way around. Come back to your threshold. And keep in mind, you guys, we're doing this outside with a pretend threshold. It still has the same concept as if this was the entrance or exit to your home. That includes the front door, the back door, and any stairways. Any threshold, you can teach this with the dog. Proceed.
Let's go.
Okay, so Andy made a little bit of a mistake there, which is good. I want to see that. Let me see Ben for a moment. Ben, come with me. Let's go. Andy, don't have him proceed with you at the same time. Ben, sit. Ben, sit. Good boy. Wait. Good, wait. Good. So like that. So your body's in motion and then he's allowed to follow you. Does that make more sense?
Okay.
So let's try that again. He's got this. That's a good dog, Ben. I know you're so shy. Sit. Good boy. Wait. All right. Come and take him. Wait. Good. Wait. Repeat the command. I know he's nervous. You're fine. You're fine. Good boy. There you go, Andy. Good job. Okay, and sit. And he's distracted by children. That's okay. Wait. Now you proceed through the threshold. Okay, don't bring him with you unless he's well behind you as you're progressing through, okay? All right, walk him around 2 times and we'll get ready to do the last thing on session 1. Stop there. Sit. Okay, hold that sit stay for 30 seconds. Go ahead and stay very close to him and I'll time you. This is a good opportunity because we've got some distractions going on, but you can ask him, say his name and get him to look at you while he's on stay, and then repeat the stay one more time. Good, stay. And then return to his side, very close, tell him good job. So he successfully did a 30-second sit stay. All right, you're gonna walk him 5 steps forward for me. And we'll do sit. And we'll do down. And again, you're going to stay right next to him. Tell him stay. We're going to do a 1-minute down stay. This is just getting started. If you struggle with a 1-minute down stay, back up your time to even as short as 20 seconds and build on it as you go. You can do this. You can make these successful, but keep consideration of your dog's energy and your dog's ability to stay focused on you. Ben is doing very well. Remind him to stay. Look at you.
Yeah, look at me.
Leave it. Nope, down. There you go. Stay. Sometimes the environment works against us when we've got bugs. That's all right. That's all right. He's got about 15 seconds to go. Good job, Ben. Good job. And praise him. Good, down. Good job, buddy. Good job. We're going to repeat that stand stay all the way back around. All right, stop right there. Sit.
Sit. Sit.
Remember, you're going to turn your body to face him and then tell him to stand. Move your foot, your right foot out. There you go. Stay. Hold that for 10 seconds. It's really short on the stand stay in the beginning of these sessions, you guys. Good job. Good stand. Good job, buddy. Okay, Andy, so for session 1 to wrap up, we want to introduce the leadership stays. We do that in your home, though. Follow the directions closely for that. You'll start by sitting on the ground next to the dog where you want him to learn to do the stays, and you'll stay there with him for 30 minutes. He can fall asleep, he can have a toy, he just can't get up and move, okay? You can pet him, but I don't want him laying on you, all right? Because in the next week, you're going to sit in a chair next to where you have him doing that leadership stay, okay? The point of the leadership stay is to get him to go to a place that you designated for him to be for a half an hour, and eventually at the end, you'll be able to go out of his sight, take a shower, go to the mailbox, go outside for a half hour, come back and find him exactly where you put him, okay?
Okay.
Great job. Thanks for joining us for session 1.